Hey everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky. Beeblebum here, and today I want to show you how to do the scale glitches in No Man's Sky, especially since the endurance update. I got a lot of messages telling me that these glitches don't work anymore, so I just took some time today to see if they are still working, and they are all working still. So let's just jump into it, and let me explain you all three of them. The first one we're going to be talking about is the adjacency glitch for scaling parts. If you go into your menu, you will notice we do have some parts that are scalable. For example, these, but the light box and the light floor, or for example, the pill lights are not scalable. If I go to the light box, you can see I am not able to scale the light box. Now, if I go to the bio-lantern, or let's take the illuminated sign, we can just scale up the illuminated sign like this, or scale it down if you want to have a smaller size. So you can scale it up. And then the only thing you need to do is adjacency glitch. Now for the adjacency glitch, you press the two buttons for cycle part and build part, and that is going to change from the part you have right now, and it's going to cycle to the part next in the menu, which is the light box, and it's also going to take over the scale of that glitch. There we go. As you can see, I now have scaled up the light box drastically. This is scaled up 3 times the size of what it is right now. Now, the advantage of the adjacency glitch is that I can now duplicate this one right here, and I can do this one more time. I can again do another adjacency, which is now going to allow me to scale up the part next in line, which is the light floor. And that is the adjacency scale glitch. Now, the problem with the adjacency scale glitch is that you can only do this in the section that you have right here. So I can keep on adjacency scale glitching in this row, continuing, but I'm going to be stuck in this little section here. I will not be able to go in here and scale these by using any of these parts. For that, for example, I would have to use another part in the other section that is scalable, for example, the small generator here. So if I now use that one and then adjacency to the sphere, you will see that this sphere is going to be upscaled to the same size as the generator. There we go. So as you can see now, I scaled up the sphere, which is normally that size. Now, one thing I want to make notice as well is that if you use any scaled parts, and that's for every technique we're going to be showing, scaled parts do not snap. Well, they do snap, but what is going to happen is they will also reduce back to their native size. So the only way to get your piece to be scaled up is by free placing it, and that is going to allow you to place scaled up parts, make them look like they are snapped, but there's no possible way to have them snapping and scaled up. As you can see, if I turn off the free placement off, you can see that the part is now snapping and scaling down again. So this is an important little detail you should be aware of. Alright, so this was the adjacency scale glitch and also the extended scale glitch as well. Now I'm going to cover 2 more glitches which are quite similar in techniques. The one is the ultimate scale glitch by using the wire scaling. The next one is by using the universal adjacency. Now, these are quite similar, as I said, so let us just focus on the beginning first. So the first thing we want to do is we want to scale up a wire. For that, we need to have a part that is scalable. Let's, for example, take the emergency heater. Okay, now with this emergency heater at hand, we can now just toggle to the wire. And then we place that wire, and then we pull the wire to another end, to here, and then now we can toggle back to that emergency heater. Now we can scale up that part, but remember that the wire is still held into the memory of the game. That means if I now do a wire glitch, the wire will now take over the scale of the part I just made. So now if I just do a wire glitch, you can see that the wire now just scaled up to its max. And compare this with the original size, this is the size of an original wire. And the same, of course, you could do the same. You can just place the wire here, scale it down, and then again do a wire glitch. You can now see that we have a scaled down wire. Alright, so this is the foundation. This is the foundation of the scale glitch with the wire. But after that, once that is done, once you figured that out, after that, both the universal adjacency and the scaling glitch with the wire now use the same technique. So for that, let me just show you what we can do with that. I'm just going to place an emergency heater here, because that is the foundation for our universal adjacency. Now what I'm going to do as well, let's just take a wall here so that we have something to build against if it's necessary, like that. Okay. Alright, so let's focus on doing some scaling right now. So let's go into the building menu. I'm going to take the mineral extractor here, and we're going to use the devices we have right now to do a scaled up mineral extractor. Now, for both of the universal adjacency and the scaling glitch with the wire, we now have to do the same technique from now on. So we simply press the button which says for toggle wire and edit build. Again, we do have a little bit of a priority to toggle wire just to make sure that the menu is switched in that way. All right, and let's now push the button for toggle wire and edit build. And now we can see the little navigation menu on the top there shows swap part and place wire. That is the menu we need to make sure that we did this glitch right. We also need to have a blue stated item, as you can see there, which is going to allow us to duplicate it. Now, if the first icon on that navigation bar is move, then that means you made a mistake and you will have to do it again. We need to have swap part as the first icon on that navigation bar. Now we're going to duplicate the wire right here. Duplicate this wire and you will see that the scale is now taken over. We are taking the scaled wire as a duplicated part. Now we can use this wire to simply wire glitch. We can wire glitch on the floor, we can wire glitch on the wall. Both of them will scale up the part and follow the direction of the wire. So if I now just place this here, you will see that the mineral extractor will be fully scaled up compared with the original size of our mineral extractor. Once again, you can do this against the wall as well. Just store it again in the cache. Duplicate the wire. Can now place it against the wall here. Wire glitch. You can now see that we have scaled up this mineral extractor completely to its maximum. Now, the same technique can be done with the heater. We can just go to the mineral extractor, store it into our cache, duplicate the heater now instead of the wire, and wire glitch. You will see that now the same effect happens no matter which one you use. Now, the advantage of the wire is that you have a little bit more control over direction and where it is facing against. Now, you can use, of course, let me see where it is. I think it should be here. There it is. We take the flora containment unit and we can scale this one up. Now, the advantage of the flora containment unit is that it now will follow the surface we snap it against. So if I would have a mineral extractor again, we store it into our cache, we take this one here right now, it will now follow the wall as well. And here you can rotate, by the way, as well if you want to, just in case you want to have it in a certain direction. Just wire glitch, and it's going to glitch that one in the same scale of your part you have right here. Now, the advantage is with the wire, you have also that control. You can just store it into your cache, duplicate the wire, but instead of wire glitching, what we're going to be doing, we're going to place the wire on the wall like that, place it, and now we can move the wire in the direction we want this part to be. We actually can do this as well like this, and then we will create an angle because it will follow the wire, or you can just place it here against the wall. It will follow the line of the wire here. But just for example, if I would place it here, which is now a completely crooked look, you will see if I now glitch it, wire glitch it, it's going to follow the angle that that wire followed, but also the size of the wire as well. So these were a few examples on how you can use the adjacency scaling glitch, the wire scaling glitch, and the universal adjacency to scale parts depending a bit on the situation you find yourself in. Now, some of the techniques I showed you today can also be applied on your freighter. That is the adjacency scaling glitch and the universal adjacency. But the wire glitch, however, will not work because you're not able to place any wire on the freighter. Now, for the people that are wondering how to power up their scaled items like the biodome or the garage door, I did make a guide about this, explaining a little bit the mechanic behind it. But as each connector from a scaled building part has a different collision bubble, it is very hard to give you a complete guide about each connector depending on what scale you use. Now, if you check my guide, you will get a little bit the mechanic behind it, understand how it works, and then you can apply that knowledge to your situation. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope this was informative and how to do it now since the endurance update. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you have any other things you would like to see a tutorial about. I can try to make something about it. If you have any other questions, join the Discord. There are many people that want to help you out there if you have any questions about building or whatever in No Man's Sky. Now, once again, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like on your way out, and I will see you again next time. This was Beeblebum. Goodbye for now.